Greg is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hi, Greg. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate you taking the call, Mr. Dave and Mr. Ken. Glad to be on.
Sure. How can we help?
Well, so my wife and I are in this spot because we've been doing the steps. We're actually through step 4. We're investing 15%. We have 6 months savings stored up, and we've got about an extra 10,000 now. Probably by the end of next month, it'll be close to 15 because we get an extra paycheck. And our plan was we have 2 vehicles that are older and cheaper, and they're paid for, of course. No debt or anything else other than the house. Our plan was our family's going to be starting soon. We need a family vehicle, and so we've been saving up for that. However, one of the cars, we have a $3,000 car and we have a $1,500 car. The $3,000 car transmission went on it. So looking like we got to replace that. And I don't know, should we, scrape some extra together, go up to 20,000, 25, and get the family vehicle now and then keep going with the $1,500 car until we save up and replace that? Or do we just replace it with
how much do you have in your emergency fund?
Into our emergency fund, we've got about about 25,000.
And how much do you have saved for a car?
About 10 right now.
So how did you get to 20?
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because that 25, I'm wondering if we steal a little money from the emergency fund, put it with the car fund to replace the vehicle now.
What's your household income?
About 220.
Well, I mean, your emergency fund should not be below 3 months of your expenses. So what is 3 months of expenses for you guys?
Yeah, 3 months of expenses, probably about 12, 14, 13,
okay.
About 13,000.
Okay. So 15 is your minimum emergency fund. So if you move down in emergency fund and move up a little bit in car, and immediately then you're debt free, right?
Correct.
Then immediately you start building that emergency fund back up and building that car fund back up, because we need to get out of that $1,500 car as well. And you should do that at breakneck speed with your income. You have fabulous income. What do y'all do for a living?
Yeah, so I work for an engineering services company doing sales. She's the nurse.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the other little asterisk with all this is when we met, she had a house. Then I bought a house as well. Once we got married, she moved in. We turned hers into a rental. We actually have a third one as well that we have a rental. That's a rental as well. Both of those 2 rentals, we have about 50% down paid, but we do have mortgages on those. Now, I'm including the mortgage on that in the emergency fund number. So that $15,000 for 3 months includes the mortgages on those as well.
So if you sold one of those, could you pay off the other one?
Yeah.
And have the money to move on up in cars, right?
Yeah.
Do it. You need to move one of them right now while this market's hot.
Okay.
Pick the one you don't like and move it, and let's clean this mess up. Because now you're sitting with 2 nice cars paid for, a fully funded emergency fund, and 1 paid for rental property. I'd rather be there than where you are.
Okay. That's a good point. Okay.
Thanks for the call, brother.
Perfect.
Appreciate you joining us. So, Ken, when you've got a career that's cooking like that, it gives you lots of options.
Yeah. Yeah. When you have an opportunity to get promoted and move yourself up the ladder and keep financing the baby steps, and then when you have a situation like the cars, you can go do that, get right back into the emergency fund. That is why the great job is the big shovel. It's a game changer.